All right. So, hi, good afternoon, Quynh Ang. Welcome to our class, LMS BAP AK6B class. So, before we proceed to the lesson, can I ask, how are you?
Good afternoon, teacher. Today I'm fine.
Wow, that sounds very nice. Can you give me an update? What's the weather like in your city?
The weather is very hot and very sunny.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, in Philippines right now, I mean, in my city in particular, it's warm and it's
Wow.
rainy. Warm and rainy,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, so going back to the topic that we are discussing last time, as you know, we were able to read a story regarding about a new bicycle. And from that, we were able to understand the meaning or the essence of being resourceful, right? So before we proceed to our lesson for this afternoon, let's practice the following words. Please read.
Tires, blood,
All right.
faces, and
This
face,
one, fixed. Roy, this one.
reduct,
This one is reduced. Reduced.
reduced,
Yeah, this one is
spent,
spend. This one is, it sounds like it's like S, not reduc. This one is reduced. Reduced. Yeah.
oh,
Like
reduced.
Roy, yeah, reduced. Good job. Moving into here, as you can see, I will let you watch again regarding I've shown you last time wherein this is going to be the highlight of our lesson. So I want you to analyze the video clip and then after that, give me something. What did you understand regarding the video? All right? Or what is it all about? Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So let me just play this video for you.
All over the world, there are amazing places. There are mountains, forests, rivers, and oceans, and they all look beautiful. But if we aren't careful, the planet won't always look like this. Pollution is a big problem. It's harmful to the land, the air, and the water. We use a lot of plastic. If we don't recycle, it will pollute our land and our oceans, rivers, and lakes. But we can help. If we recycle, we can reduce land and water pollution. This is David. He lives in Chile, and he makes skateboards from recycled plastic. The ocean in Chile is very beautiful, and there are many different plants and animals here. But there is also a lot of water pollution, and it's mostly because of plastic. David collects the plastic garbage in the water. Then he takes it to a small factory in the city. Most factories put a lot of pollution in the air, and this is dangerous because it's harmful to our natural world. But David's factory is small, and he always tries to reduce air pollution. At the factory, David collects all the plastic he finds in the ocean and makes skateboards. They're cool, and they help reduce pollution too. A lot of pollution comes from cars, trucks, and airplanes. So whenever we skateboard, we reduce air pollution. Pollution is a big problem. But if we all work together, then we can keep our world beautiful.
All right. So, Quynh Ai, can you tell me something? What do you understand from what you have just watched?
Mm. The video talk about um, in the world um, in the world in future in the nature very beautiful uh, like mountain forest or river but uh, right now um, we 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 use we used a uh, very plastic bag or bottle or bottle or cans and bottle. We pick we throw away cans uh make water pollution. Pollution is very problem. Um, we can recycle bottle and plastic, like recycle paper, um, um, and um,
Continue. I'm listening. I'm just constructing your idea for you.
and limit use plastic bag because it's not good. Uh, it's not good for you.
All right. So with this one, thank you, Quynh Ai. So with this one, so let me just arrange the phrases for you. Thank you. So I could see that we just going to work on the construction, but I could see that you catch the idea. All right. Good job. So let me just help you in constructing. So of course, let's indicate a simple introduction. The video shows us about the beauty of the world, as what you've said, such as mountains, seas, forests, and oceans. It also indicates what are the possible consequences that we might have in the future, all right, if we don't, all right, if don't, we don't
Pollution,
recycle.
pollution, pollution. Environment pollution. Uh, the video shows us about the beauty of the world, such as mountains, seas, forests, and oceans. It also in, indicates what are the possible consequences that we might have in the future in terms of use disabilities. It's national. People who
All
themselves
right. So this is what I've understood from what you have just said. Is this what you meant? All right. Let's practice. Let's read.
the video shows us about the beauty of the world, such as mountains, seas, forests, and oceans. It also indicates
Indicates. Indicates.
indicates what are the possible cons-
Consequences.
consequences that we might have in the future if we don't recycle and reduce
The use.
reduce
This is
the use
reduced of
of plastics. It might harm the people, the animals, as well
especially,
so,
especially
especially
the
the environment by simply
by simply by simply
by simply
recycling.
recycling recycling the plastics can endorse we can help in our simple ways.
All right. So is this what you meant? All right, so I just arranged your idea. This is what I understood from what you have just said. So as you see, the video gives us also an inspiration, right? If you could see, there is a man from Chile. So he is collecting the plastics, all right, to avoid or to reduce water pollution. So he is helping in a good way that he is cleaning the seas and the oceans, and he is producing a product, right? So he is making skateboards among those plastic. So imagine he is cleaning the environment and he is also earning money. All right? So it's both of them benefits, right? So with this one, we are going to talk about pollution. So, this is a very controversial and a big topic all around the world. So, in here, so these are, by the way, these are the helpful phrases that we might have for this discussion. So, plastic, ca-
Lesson for pollution. One, plastic.
mm,
Two,
chemical, ke, chemical,
chemical.
yeah, harmful,
Three, harmful. Four, pollution. Five, power plant.
and
Six,
six,
factory.
factory. All right. So with this one, it says I'll be the one to read first, and then you're going to repeat after me. All right. So pollution in our world, land pollution. If we don't recycle plastic and glass, they stay in the ground for a long time. Dangerous chemicals can also go underground where they are harmful to plants and animals. Whenever we recycle bottles and cans, we reduce land pollution. Air pollution. Some power plants and factories put pollution into the air. Cars, trucks, and planes can also cause air pollution. Whenever we ride a bike or keep the air conditioner on low, we reduce air pollution. Water pollution. The same plastics and chemicals that are harmful to our land can also be found in our oceans, rivers, and lakes. Whenever we recycle garbage or shut off the water, we reduce water pollution. Our world is a beautiful place, but we have to work hard to keep it beautiful. Talk to your teachers, families, and friends about how you can work together to reduce pollution. All right. So now, Queen Anne, can you read this for me? As you can see, Queen
Yeah.
Anne, maybe you're going to notice that the sound of how I talk about it, I'm not happy about that. It seems the tone that I give on how I read it, it sounds that I'm a bit sad about it. All right? Because the topic is like, to put realization. All right? It's to wake up the people that pollution is bad. So you don't read this that you sound very happy. All right? So the tone on how you deliver, the tone of how you read also depends on the genre or the topic that you are reading. As you can see, I didn't sound happy at all because it talks about something that is negative. All right. Okay. And
Okay.
as you can see, I'm not reading so fast because I want to be understood by the listener because this is very important topic. All right. So can I see? All right. Give it a try.
Hmm. Pollution in our world. Land pollution. If we don't recycle plastic and glass, they stay in the ground for a long time. Dangerous chemical can also go underground where they are harmful to plants and animals. Whenever we recycle bottles and cans, we reduce land pollution, air pollution. Some power plants and factories put pollution into the air. Cars, trucks, and planes can also cause air pollution whenever we ride a bike or keep the air conditioner on low. We reduce air pollution. Water pollution, the same plastics and chemicals that that are harmful to our land and can also be found in our oceans, rivers, and lakes. Whenever we recycle garbage or shoot the water, we reduce water pollution.
All right. So with that one, so actually, thank you, Quing Ang. So actually, in here, the mentioned pollution in this discussion is only three. But to be exact, when we talk about pollution all around the world, it's not technically just three. We also include the noise pollution. It is also included in here. So, pollution is, of course, the introduction of harmful materials into the environment, and that's a problem we see almost anywhere. So, there are different types of pollution. So, we already talked about air, water, and land. So, again, so Quing Ang, do you have an idea regarding noise pollution? What do you think? What's your idea about noise pollution?
Hmm. Oh, I think cars,
All
cars,
right. Yes. What else?
cars and planes. Uh, but-
All right. So anything, all right, anything that sounds that harm the people, right? You know, the cars. You're right, the cars. Sometimes when people are, there are kind of people. I don't know if it's common in Vietnam because in Philippines this is very common. In Philippines we love to sing. You know the karaoke? You know that one?
Mm,
So in
uh,
Philippines, so in Vietnam, I know for a fact there is a specific place, right? Like karaoke, that's a place where you can sing. But in Philippines, it's very common that in every household, they are renting, meaning they are renting for a karaoke machine and they sing at home. So
uh,
imagine the neighbors are getting irritated because of the noise pollution that we can have, right? So anyway, so yeah, so this is included when it comes to pollution. So in here also, all right, before I ask you more questions about it, so I want you to translate the following for me. All right, help me out. So let's have a translation game. The first one would be,
uh,
is it
mm,
suonyem? Is that how you say it?
pollution,
Pollution. Is it
pollution.
kohai? Kohai.
Có hạ là um, chemicals
Chemi this one is harm,
are harmful.
harmful. How about this
Mm,
one?
power plant,
Power plant. Is it Nyamay. How do you read this one?
Nhà
Nyamay.
máy
Nyamay.
điện.
Dien. Nyamay dien. All right.
Điện,
This dien.
điện light
This one. How about this one? Is it
plastic.
plastic? Chatzo.
Yes.
Chatzo. All right. This one. How about this?
Chemical.
Chemical. How about this one? How do you read this word for me? Hua. Hua chat. All right. This one. How about this one? Nyamay. Nyamay.
Hóa chất.
Hua chat.
Nhà
Hua.
máy.
Hua chat. Nyamay.
Nhà máy or factory.
Factory. All right. So I ask you about this, about the topic. How about you, Quynh Aing? What are the ways that you are doing to reduce pollution? What are the ways that you do to reduce pollution?
Mm, I think I just recycle paper or recycle plastic bag. Um, because and pick up on the street. No, I never throw away garbage on the street or or park. Yes.
So with that one, thank you for sharing. So actually, this is related to the topic that we did talk about regarding conservation. So in conservation, there are the ways that we can help. All right, even we are in a very young age, those are the things that we can do to reduce pollution, right? For example, in here, so let's go back to the vocabularies that we tackled last time. And from those vocabulary, I want Quing Ang to tell me, all right, which do you think are we taking good care of? Are we taking good care of the land pollution, water pollution, or air pollution, or noise pollution, perhaps? So the vocabularies that we have from there is like for this one, right? So we learn regarding recycle bottles and cans. So which pollution can we prevent? If we recycle bottles and cans, we reduce what? What kind of pollution?
We reduce uh, water pollution and um, com community.
And land, water and land pollution, right? How about reuse? Reuse, this one is reuse, this one. What
Newspaper,
reuse paper? So what can we reduce from here? We can reduce what kind of pollution?
water pollution, community.
All right. So the water or the with this one with this one reuse paper, and here we can the same thing. We can reduce the land and water pollution, because if we can reuse the paper, meaning we can lessen using the plastic, right?
Oh,
How about
okay.
this one? Plant.
Plant a garden.
Okay. So how about this? What's your idea?
I think is protect environment.
All right. So actually it will we are going to benefit a lot. Plant a garden. In this case, we could be more responsible in eating healthy foods, right? Because it's natural. Unlike we are going to buy from the supermarket, the bottled cans, they are not fresh. So they undergone factories. nyamay, right? They go to the factory. So, and that we can lessen also the air pollution. So, all of it. So, actually, that's why when we say conservation, to take good care about that, right? So, that is the reason why we need to know or we need to memorize what are the conservation. Because in simple ways, we could help, right? And of course, we cannot expect that. That's why we need to start small. All right. So with this
Mm.
one, also from last meeting, we were able to talk about the difference between will and going to. So as you know, we are still going to have second session for this evening. So my my homework for you, all right, since we're going to see each other for later, Quing Ang, teacher is going to give you a simple grammar practice using will and going to. All right, I'll give you a simple exercise before we move into another topic. Roy? All right.
Okay.
So sadly, it's time for me to say goodbye. So don't worry because we're going to see each other for later. Okay? So that's going to be all for this afternoon. See you later. Goodbye, Quing
Six,
Ang.